So, the big question right now that everyone is whispering about is Shannon Beador about to be demoted? I know, shocking, right? After all these years on the Real Housewives of Orange County, there are rumors swirling that Shannon might be bumped down to just a friend of. That's right, not a full-time Orange holder. Can you even imagine RHOC without Shannon front and center? Because honestly, I'm not sure I can. Apparently, production is seriously thinking about shaking things up for season 20. I mean, it's a huge milestone season, so they want it to be iconic. And who's supposedly coming back full-time? Alexis Bellino. Yep, Alexis. The same Alexis who fans dragged last season for going after Shannon, especially since Shannon was John Jansen's ex. And now Alexis is engaged to John, which, let's be real, makes this whole thing even juicier. It's Housewives math. Drama equals ratings, right? But here's where it gets tricky. Shannon's name has been tangled up in some drama with her former friend Keedy Janela. Word is, Keedy shared secret voice recordings of Shannon having an emotional breakdown, and those somehow made their way to Alexis. Like, ouch. That's betrayal at its finest. But wait, it gets even more confusing, because now Shannon and Keedy have refollowed each other on Instagram. So, are they cool again? Or is it just one of those fake social media makeups? Hard to tell, but either way, fans are side-eyeing the whole thing. Now, if Shannon really is demoted, the full-time cast might look like this: Tamra, Heather, Gina, Emily, Jen, and possibly Alexis. And you guys, Gretchen Rossi might even pop back in as a friend if things go smoothly for her. Can you imagine that lineup? It's giving throwback vibes, but with some new messy layers. And speaking of Gretchen, there's already chatter about her finale storyline. Apparently, some old tweets and posts are about to resurface with really hateful stuff attached, but Gretchen is reportedly denying all of it. So, will it blow up in her face? Or will she slide through the drama untouched? I don't know, but I do know this reunion is going to be one for the books. Okay, back to Shannon. Some people are saying if she doesn't want to take the friend of role, producers could just move on without her. Can you imagine? Like, that's crazy. Shannon's been such a central part of the show for years. But hey, Bravo has done this before. Nobody is really safe, even the OGs. Speaking of OGs, producers are also looking at bringing back some familiar faces for the big 20th season reunion. We're talking Vicki Gunvalson, Joe, Lori, and maybe even Gina. Probably just cameos, but still, the nostalgia would be unreal. And you know Vicki, she's already said she refuses to come back as a friend of, because she feels like she built this show and deserves better. And honestly, I don't blame her. Vicki is not wrong. She really did help build RHOC into what it is today, but will she stick to her guns if producers come knocking with an offer? We'll have to wait and see. It kind of reminds me of Brandi Glanville over in Beverly Hills. Remember when she dropped that bomb about Denise Richards and the alleged affair? She thought it would guarantee her a full-time comeback. But nope. Bravo used the drama, ran with it, and didn't even pay her full-time. Like they say, why buy the cow when you're already getting the milk for free? Brutal. But that's how this business works. Now, let's talk about Emily Simpson for a minute because she's been dragged into some clickbait drama. So Kim Zolciak, yes, Kim from Atlanta, is out here posting clickbait stories suggesting Emily and her husband Shane had split. Total nonsense, by the way. Emily came forward and flat out said it's fake. And honestly, I'd be furious too if someone spread lies like that about my marriage just for clicks. Like, come on, Kim. We all know Kim gets paid per click, but dragging someone else's marriage into your hustle, that's just nasty. Even her daughters have rolled their eyes at her post before, so this really doesn't surprise me. But still, imagine opening your phone and seeing strangers gossiping about your marriage because someone wanted to make a few bucks. Yeah, not cute. Emily, though, is taking it like a champ. She even opened up about her son Luke's struggles on the show and said she doesn't regret sharing it because she got so much support and advice from other moms. Honestly, that's kind of the heart of Housewives when you think about it. Yes, we love the drama, but those raw, relatable storylines are what connect viewers to these women. And Emily's not slowing down. She and Shane now have a podcast together called Legally Brunette. So back to the main tea, Shannon's future. With Alexis stepping in, Gretchen maybe sliding back, and producers pushing for big shakeups, things are not looking stable for Shannon. And honestly, with Bravo, nothing is guaranteed. She could get demoted, she could walk away, Or she could somehow land herself right back in the center if the drama swings her way. But one thing's for sure, season 20 is shaping up to be wild. With old faces coming back, big cast shakeups, and messy rumors flying, this could be one of the most explosive seasons we've had in a while.